So the advice for today is to have a goal and stick to it. So what you'll find in software a lot of the time is that you'll have potentially an initial idea, or you'll want to do something, and you'll start doing a bit of code towards that goal. And one of two things typically happen. Either one, you feel like you can't get somewhere, and you kind of hit a roadblock. Or two, you think, oh, I like this other thing better, or something new's come about, some new technology, or some books come out talking about a different code language or a different project, or I want to do game development, or I want to do web development, or I want to do this, and you bounce back and forward and never end up finishing a project. So there's a lot of good reasons to have a definitive goal, whether it's a really small one, a really big one, and to stick to that goal. Now, this doesn't mean you can't have multiple goals at the same time, if you will. So I'm doing this Faceta Word application right now, but I also run a business and I also have my Angel 6 stuff. And those are all different goals that all get done in parallel, if you will. But the main point is I have a goal to do this Faceta Word chat application, and I stick to it and I keep going. And it's having that determination and that real focus of what you want to do. So as a developer that's learning, you want to really pick something that's not necessarily, well, you can pick whatever you like, really. You can pick something really simple, or an end goal that you'd like to get to, or you could have side projects that work towards that goal. But if you want to, say, build a game, and then you start down the process of deciding you want to use, say, Unity or Unreal Engine, and you start learning a bit of code, and then you say, I want to make, say, a simple 3D Pac-Man game or something. Once you've made that decision and you know you want to do that, ultimately you'd like to do it. Your only things that push you off that track is lack of knowledge, or you're getting deterred from, pushing towards that goal, or you simply deviate because you get bored or you want to change something, and that's what's going to slow down your progression. So if you have a goal, pick it, stick to it, and work towards it, and you can always achieve your goals. I always say it, until you give up, you haven't failed, and every step is progress towards that goal. And there are plenty of people out there that can help and can push you through those stages. So really pick a goal as a developer. Pick small ones, pick ones you can achieve at first, then pick a bit more challenging. But the real thing you have to do every time is to stick to those goals. Don't deviate from what you want to do or what you've planned, because it leads to a feeling that you can keep doing that all the time as well, and a sense that you've never actually completed anything. And as time goes on as a developer, if somebody comes to you and you're in a job interview saying, you'll say, tell me a few things you've done or released or finished, and your answer might be, well, I've not ever actually released a game, but I've made 98 different versions of something I was heading towards. It's not really ideal. And when you do complete a project as well, that you had in mind that your goal was to complete this project, even if it's only a certain amount complete, but you've hit your goal, it's a really good feeling. It's a really relieving feeling. It's like a peg in the ground that you've achieved a certain point and you're progressing then past that point. If you never hit those goalposts, then it can be very detrimental over time that you feel, what am I doing? I haven't achieved anything. I haven't got anywhere. People need end goals and progression points that are hard defined finish points. So it'll mean different things to different people, but the advice is still the same, is to, try and stick to your goals and push towards them. Again, any discussions, any questions on this, leave them in the comments. These videos are mostly about the discussion. It's me giving advice and then us talking about, what you feel about that advice. So, feel free and comfortable to comment in the description.